Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, and a big welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here, all my beautiful Leos, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Moon, Venus. This is for all of you. So, as I was meditating and focusing and concentrating on your energies, I got a couple of things. One was out of whack, and one was on the edge. Okay, so those couple things came through. I didn't really hear or feel anything else, but I did feel that out of whack, on the edge. And I forgot to say, today is Sunday, June 8th, 2025. This day equals a 5, which is change. So adding up the numbers is 23, 2 and 3 is 5. So time for a change, possibly, for my beautiful Leos. Okay, please don't forget, this is a general reading. This is not a one-to-one. If you'd like a one-to-one with me, I would be happy and joyful about doing that. Just send me an email and we can set it up either over Zoom, or I can send you a private link if you want a pre-recorded one. All right, so Leo, let's get into this beautiful coffee cup message today. This is an abundance of coffee. There's still some liquid in there, but it would not drain out for some reason. Oh, okay, maybe now it's going to. So this could be an indication of some sort of stuck energies, because I had the cup flipped over upside down, and then just now when I picked it up, and look, dripping over the edge, on the edge was one of those messages. My guides are never wrong. All right, this is quite an interesting looking look in there. That's really looks like there's things going in all different directions, right? So the first thing that I see, this right here, I don't know if you could see it. It's hard for you to see the cup the way I see it, and I apologize. I wish it was easier. Right here, this to me looks like, and this is what I'm being given, it's like a raccoon or some sort of animal on a limb, sort of resting on a limb, like really on the end of the limb, with its one leg hanging down. So what can that indicate? Being on the edge, being on the limb, going out on a limb. So Leos, is there something that you're going out on a limb on, or someone that you're going out on a limb for? Could be that there. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to ask Spirit, what is all this here meaning? All these back and forth zigzagging things. This could be going along with that message I heard about out of whack. Something's out of whack. Something doesn't feel like it's just going smoothly, like it should. It feels like it's all over the place. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know what you're going to do. And so that could be an indication for that there. Okay, and then as I'm turning the cup, you see this big thing here. It looks like it looks exactly to me like a tree with a couple of animals climbing up the tree. Um, okay, so let's see. Animals come out a lot in my coffee cup readings. Yeah, that's what they're giving. It's a climb. It's a slow climb. It's a high climb. You know, we don't even see the top of the tree there. We just see the really wide trunk with these two animals trying to climb up. Wow. Okay, I see a rabbit. I distinctly see the ears of a rabbit right here. Rabbits move at a fast pace. Like, you know, the Energizer Bunny, constantly going, going, going. Maybe some of you Leos need to take a rest at this time. That could be indicating that there. Okay. So there are two more things there that look like tree trunks to me. They look exactly like tree trunks. Oh my gosh, coffee grounds. I don't know how that happened. It must have come out of there when I was holding it up. So that's an indication to me that and one of the trees looks like it has a little tiny animal crawling up or climbing up the trunk of that tree. Trees are very significant. Trees hold a lot of wisdom. they've been here on Earth for, probably as long as the Earth has been here. So they are very old, very wise. So this could also be an indication that you need to seek wisdom in something, or you need to stop and think about what wisdom and knowledge you already have about some situation, Leos. That could be that. And trees have a very intricate root system, and you see how this looks all. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like roots, but there are many plant species that communicate through their roots, right? And trees are one of them. And definitely this is a big root system. And now I see like a shape of a human heart, not the heart shape, that people make with their hands and all, but an actual human heart with the, what do they call it? The ventricles or aortas or whatever coming out of it. So, the heart may be at the root of the matter, is what I'm hearing. The heart may be at the root of the matter. So possibly if some of you are going through anything medical, now disclaimer, I am not a doctor. Tarot and these types of things, for the purposes of YouTube, are for entertainment only. You need to take whatever I say with a grain of salt and do what you feel you should do with the information. Okay? Oh my gosh. All right, so root system, heart of the matter. The heart may be the root cause of something. Okay, so let me see here. What do we have? We have some big puffy floating balloons. There's like 3 bunches of balloons. I feel like 3s have come up in your readings before, like regarding creation, collaboration. Sorry, I've got coffee grounds all over the desk somehow. So it's like 3 groups of 3, right? So 3, 6, 9, that's Tesla energy. I'm listening to an audiobook about Tesla right now. It's fascinating, just fascinating. But groups of balloons, what can that signify? Something holding you down or something about, so these 3 groups of balloons are kind of going, one is lower and then it gets higher and then it gets higher. So possibly something in your life is getting ready to take off, Leos, right? You're getting there, like climbing that tree trunk slowly. Now these balloons are kind of rising in succession, getting higher and higher. I see a butterfly. Butterflies do represent transformation, so that's a good thing. Transformation coming in for you, Leos. Amid all of this chaos, I see it roaring lion. I see it plain as day right there, big mouth, kind of lighter fur around the head, roaring lion. That's you, right, Leo? Lion. Okay, let's see. I'm getting the message or the word, something is chasing you. Something is chasing you. So if some of you feel like maybe you've had dreams of being chased, or if you feel like something is chasing you, trying to get more from spirit. It's like as if you're being chased by bills or chased by projects or like something, like feeling like you're barely staying ahead, like, oh no, it's going to catch up. So be aware of that, whatever that means for you. Okay, let's see if I go down further into the cup. If we have, it's still really wet in the bottom of the cup. That's so odd. That doesn't usually happen. Usually because I do these and then I set the cup upside down and I leave it there for a long time before I do this. So I don't know why all this water and wetness is trapped in the bottom of the cup. But that could be an indication of something happening, for you. I don't know if you're, maybe it's really rainy where you are, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's been flooding. I have no idea what this means, or there's some sort of wetness trapped. Okay, just looking at the bottom to see if there's anything else. Not seeing anything else. Just remember, that the chaotic feeling, the on the edge feeling, that something out of whack feeling, and tune into what that may be for you. All right, so here is the plate. Again, it did not dry completely. This is so weird. Typically, like I said, by the time I do this, see, I've already drained the plate. You can see how, yeah, once I do it and tip it up, then I drain the liquid out, and there was still more liquid on the plate. So again, something to do with liquid, wetness, something like that. Okay. Still trying to drip. This is really strange. Okay, so this plate doesn't have a whole lot of symbolism on it. This looks like a turtle. So turtles are slow and steady win the race. Funny enough, your cup had a rabbit. So those are opposites. This could be maybe why you're feeling a little bit of chaos. Do I go ahead? Do I slow down? What do I need to do right now? Ooh, Leos, this is quite a read. I can't wait now to see what the cards have in store. Still dripping. Dripping, dripping, dripping. This is so weird. Okay. Let's see. We do have a lot of kind of lines all over the place in this cup that aren't really doing anything or leading anywhere. Very strange, right? I'm just seeing if Spirit has anything. This kind of looks like a staff, like a walking stick, and on top of it is, to me, what looks like a chipmunk or a squirrel, something sitting right on top of that walking stick. And it has like a conversation bubble. Oh, look, there goes some releasing of some more of that wetness. This is really nuts. You're going to have to drop a line, drop a comment, and let me know, does this have significance for you? I will grab my animal oracle cards and see if there's a significance for squirrel or chipmunk. All right, let's see what else. This is like a bigger animal eating a smaller animal. Like I can see the open jaws and then eating. So something big eating something small. What could that mean? Sometimes we feel swallowed up by corporate. I'm saying America because I live in America. Sometimes we feel like we are very insignificant in the grand scheme of things. It just feels like we or our business or what we do is just eaten up by the big guys. So don't be discouraged by that, because, you will persevere. That is just a feeling. That is not the truth, right? That's false evidence appearing as real. Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. All right, let me see if there's anything else. This is so weird. Because this here, they're giving me the impression, the vision, the feeling of a snake. Now, snakes don't have long tongues, but right at the head of the snake is connecting over to the turtle, which is connected then to this bigger animal kind of swallowing up or eating up the smaller animal. And looking at it this way, if this bigger animal is walking along, I'm getting this one, I'm getting this one, I'm getting this one, and then, oops, the snake is going to get me. Wow. Okay, that is a very strange message. I have to tell you, Leos, getting some really strange things coming through for you today. All right, let me get my, what did I do with that? Oh, it's right in front of me. So I had a smaller animal oracle or spirit animal deck, and a friend of mine she liked the small one, and I said I like the pictures on the big one. Now, I do have this is not fully broken in. We traded anyway, so I'm having it's a little bit more difficult for me to shuffle this, but I'm gonna look and see if I can find either squirrel or chipmunk or both. We'll see where Spirit is leading us here with this. I know there's a squirrel, but I think that the chipmunks are in a different card. Like they're on a card, but it's not, I don't know, we'll see. Sorry, guys. I hope you're all doing well, having a fabulous, fantastic day. You can really see the pictures of the animals a lot more. Okay, there's the squirrel card. It has chickadees in it. But I really thought that there was a card that had a chipmunk in it. I could be wrong. Maybe it's in a different deck. Just let me make sure, because one thing about chipmunks is they gather a lot of things in their cheeks, right? Squirrels do the same thing, but chipmunks look fairly hilarious when they do it because they're so tiny. And then when they fill their cheeks with all these nuts and seeds, it's like, it looks like they have a balloon on either side of their face. So I don't know, is there something that you're possibly, are you filling up too much? Are you getting too much of something in? Nope, there's not a chipmunk card, and there are no chipmunks anywhere in any of the other cards. Squirrel, I got to get used to. I moved my camera so I could get it focused more on the cards. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Oops, sorry. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Okay, so let's keep that in mind because we saw the squirrel on top of the walking stick. So how do we tie those in together? Hard work, hard play. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Yeah, when you use a walking stick, you're kind of very methodical about walking because you're putting the stick down and then you're taking a step, right? So that could tie in with this message, Leos. I can't believe that we've already spent 17 minutes just on the coffee cup. Okay, I want to sort of feel into what I wonder if, okay, I'm going to pause the camera for a second. I want to see if there's a chipmunk in the main Oracle deck. Hold on. Okay, guys. So I went through the three decks that I thought maybe the chipmunk was in. It wasn't there. Spirit would just not let it go, not let it go. So I have Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen D. Farmer. Chipmunk is in here, thank goodness, because I don't know what I would have done. I guess I would have had to resort to the internet. So if chipmunk shows up, it means trust that you're well protected and that there is no real danger you'll have to face. Be curious and willing to investigate anything of interest that comes your way. Go out for walks. Remember, it was on top of a walking stick, so I would say this one is probably the more prominent message for you today. Go out for walks, and when you do, take the time to explore anything that attracts your attention, from the tiniest pebble or flower to the vista that's on the horizon. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's definitely, it's really important, Leos, apparently, that you get out in nature, get out and take a walk and notice everything that's around you, as well as always being prepared, as the squirrel has said. Okay, let's move on now to the tarot. What deck would you like me to use? Okay, haven't used this one in a while. Okay, they want me to use the gold foil deck. You know what? I totally forgot about Oracle cards because we got off on that tangent. And Spirit just said no need for that right now. Okay, well that's weird. Almost always start out with oracles. Well, we'll see if we need some at the end. But for now, they're ready to move on to the tarot. Okay, gold foil. These can sometimes be hard to see, but I will do my best. Oh, they want that one. Okay. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. One sword, sword of truth. Page of Swords can be, well, swords are communication, words, thoughts, conversations. Pages are typically new at something. They're also messengers. So, be on the lookout for a message coming through in some sort of communication form. Okay. Oh, jeepers creepers. The world is a yes, yes, yes. And then the Nine of Swords is a feeling of worry and burden, and that's in your own thoughts, right? In your own thoughts. You are worried about something, Leos, and you are letting it get to you. It's causing you some distress. I'm feeling some like muscle tension is what I would call it. All right, so you need to be careful about that. You don't want to get, because worry is just a wasted emotion. Things are going to happen or they're not going to happen, whichever it is, and worrying is not going to change the outcome. Now, I'm not, I have that problem sometimes. I worry about things and I have to kind of talk myself out of it because I have to remind myself, Lisa, you're worrying about a situation that you can't change, right? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I mean, if I had the power to change it, I wouldn't have to worry about it, right? Oh, my beauties. Beautiful Leos. All right, come on. Let me give them another shuffle here. Okay. What is next, please? What's the next message card for my beautiful Leos? Oh my gosh. Come on, let's go. All right. Well, this has been quite a packed message already with the coffee cup. Don't forget about that trapped wetness or trapped moisture. What is that? Judgment. Oh, how are you judging yourself? Oh my gosh. And what are you being called to do? Oh my gosh. Ten of Swords. Almost there. Ten of Wands, excuse me, is right underneath the Nine of Swords, that worry card. Okay, what is going on here? Two cards flipped over at the same time. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we have here. We have the Page of Swords. We have the World. We have the Nine of Swords. Then we have Judgment. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Wands, as well as the Hierophant. Okay. Shoot. I guess I can't get any more light on that. Sorry. Okay, we'll pick them up. Okay, Page of Swords, as I was discussing. This is Messenger. One sword is an element of truth. So you may have to have a discussion with yourself, be truthful with yourself, right? That could be it. Somebody may be coming to you with some sort of truth that you may not be ready for. This can also be not knowing exactly what to say, they're telling me. Like as if you're in a conversation and you're not sure how to respond to whatever the person is saying to you. So that can be also that. But the World, oh my gosh, why does she have to be naked on top? Okay, the World. You have everything right there. This has an eagle, a lion, a bull, and an angel all on it, with the World having her two candles, the infinity symbol here in the red ribbons. She has a purple sash. Purple meaning connection to your higher self, your spirit guides. But with the World, this is also a 21 card. This is 21 is a 3. This is creation and collaboration. But the World is a beautiful culmination of everything that you have put in. It's like you have everything there. Everything is there. So in this card, it depicts everything sort of around this person that's in the middle. What is around you? It's also giving me that same feeling about chaos Or what was it that I said? I can't remember. The chaotic feeling, the too much going on, the this, that, zigzagging around. Maybe this is what this is all about. Yeah. Because I've never really had a message like that with the world card, but I trust what my guides tell me. You know, these are intuitive tarot readings. I read the cards, yes, but I also give you the messages that I get from my guides and possibly from yours. Depending on who needs a message, they will come in. So this person is worried, worried, worried. They're there, all their thoughts behind them. Their head is in their hands, but they do have a quilt on with red roses. Red roses mean love, right? I don't remember what is in the blue squares, and I can't see it on this card. I apologize. But nines are accomplishment, but the only thing you're accomplishing when you worry is making yourself feel miserable, right? So you don't want to get into that. And we'll go back over these after we go through the whole thing. All right, here is judgment. Judgment. Again, this has a lot of red and purple in it. I know it's hard to see. The wings are purple and red. Then there's this purple cross. It always reminds me of the Knights Templar for some reason. But this person is blowing the horn as if it's Gabriel blowing the horn. And all these people are waking up. They're getting up. They're getting moving. They're going to do something. But this card is a card of there can be two messages with the judgment card. Are you judging yourself too harshly? What are you doing about judging yourself? Are you having judgmental thoughts about yourself? This is also the card number 20, which are choices and balance, right? So the other meaning on the judgment card is that somebody is asking you to do something or calling you to do something. It could even be your own higher self, your own guides that are sort of prompting you to do something. And how are you going to answer the call? What are you going to do about it, right? Are you going to do what you are being pulled to do or asked to do? Okay, so remember those meanings there. And then you have the Ten of Wands. So he's got a heavy burden there that he's carrying or that he's been carrying. Tens are completing a cycle and beginning a whole new cycle, right? So this can also be symbolic in the world that you may have gotten to where you need to be and then something new is going to be coming in, right? Or you're going to use all of your experience, all the things that are around you in that world card to get past and complete this and then start your next journey, your next thing. So tens are completion, ones are new beginnings. And you see he's carrying those. He doesn't have too hard of a time doing it. All those wands are sprouting beautiful greenery, the indication of starting something new, moving on to something new. There is this, I don't know if it's really a castle, I suppose it could be, that he's headed toward that new thing. And then you had the Eight of Wands. So you got a couple swords, a couple of wands, and three major arcanas, right? Half your cards in this reading are major arcanas. Eights are mastery and infinity. Remember, the infinity symbol is in the world card as well, right? So these wands, and in this card, it does a really good depiction of it because it almost looks like the gold part in the background is a target. And those wands are hitting the target. Many times my guides will give me that wording. You're going to hit the target. You're going to hit the bullseye. Everything is going to work out to your favor, right? So that's really excellent. Your bonus card that came out is the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant is the Taurus card. Again, we see red and purple. Red and purple has kind of been a theme throughout your reading so far. But we see this Hierophant. This can have the symbolism of church, religious beliefs, traditional beliefs. This is a 5 card. 5s are change. Remember, so your last card out is a 5. And at the very beginning, I told you that today's date, as I'm doing this, is a 5. So time for change, right? Something needs to change, obviously, with all that chaos that came through. Lots of stuff in this card. He's sitting between two, I don't know what they are. I would say they're not, I know they're not crystal balls, but that's what they look like. 2 of those symbols, 2 of these symbols, 2 of these symbols up here, 2 keys. What are twos? They are choice. They can be balance, balance and choice for twos. Um, so this, your bonus card, it seems, Leo, as though, and there are also two monks standing. There's lots of twos here. Twos and twos and twos and twos. So yeah, you're definitely going to have a choice coming up. Something, and it's whatever the choice is that you make is going to create big change for you. Yeah, that choice that you make is going to create big change for you. So, all right, let's go back through. The Page of Swords, an element of truth, possibly starting something new that you're not fully confident about. The World, you have all the knowledge around you. Everything you need, you have, right? You just need to use it wisely, not worrying about what's coming next with this Judgment card, right? That Nine of Swords, stop telling yourself things that aren't true, right? You need to get on the positive bandwagon and not be discouraging yourself or worrying about what to do or what to pick. Yes, you have a choice, but use your intuition. What are you being called to do? Remember, this was a 20, which is a 2, which is choice. I mean, it's all over the place here. Okay, and then you had that 10 of Wands, getting to the end of something, but you're hitting your mark. As you're finishing up, whatever it is that you're finishing up, Leos, it's the right thing to do. Finishing that task, finishing that project, finishing that job, finishing that whatever it may be, it's, yeah, you're going to hit it. You're going to hit it. You're going to feel it. And then the Hierophant is slipping in there to also let you know you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have everything. This is pairing with that World card. As I said, this is a next level message about choices. Wow. Okay. Jeepers creepers. This was really full of stuff. All right. What, okay. They're calling me to the Magical Times. I don't think I've used this in a while. All right. So Magical Times Oracle cards by Jody Bergsma. I never knew this. I don't know why I didn't look into it. But the Magical Times Oracle cards and the Animal Spirit Oracle cards were both created by Jody Bergsma. So she must love animals. I don't know if she has other decks out there that have to do with animals, but because my smaller deck, I didn't have the box. The box is really small, and I didn't have it right with me to hand. I never realized that she was the creator of that. But she is, oh my goodness. Union and flexibility coming out, Leos. Union and flexibility. All right. Let's see. Union is a dragon and a fairy. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. Yeah, we did have a creation and collaboration number in here. That was the World, right? So, union, friendships, draw on those friendships. Let's put this up here. Oh my gosh. So, union, dragon, and then flexibility. This is a mermaid swimming with the fish. And it's like, and she's got a pearl necklace on, and it's almost the opposite. So we have land and water. Flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. Okay. Yeah. Bend, don't break. Going with the flow. And, gently flowing through life's turbulences, that harkens right back to what I said about being out of whack or on the edge, or things are chaotic and there's some sort of choice you have to make and you're not totally confident in, what to do or what to pick or what to choose or, what have you. Okay, just looking for that third deck, what it is they want me to use. Okay. Oracle of the Universe. Another gorgeous deck. I say that, but you guys know that I love all my decks, so. Alright. Oracle of the universe, my Leos. Well, this is quite a informative, informational message packed reading, isn't it? I would love for you to comment. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up. It does help it to get going around YouTube. I'm sorry that I've been a little bit inconsistent lately. Plans always get interrupted by life, right? Andromeda sacrifice. Okay, so this card is about not over sacrificing. This is a number 13, which is 4. That's stability or stagnation. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out with my new camera position. All right, Andromeda sacrifice. You absolutely need to be careful about how much of yourself, your time, and your energy that you are sacrificing for the gain of others, or for helping others, or for what others are putting pressure on you to do. Okay, Leos? So we will end with that. Please get out and take a walk. Get out in nature. That came through really strongly because remember that they would not let go of the whole chipmunk thing. So, and don't sacrifice too much of yourself. Don't spend a lot of time beating yourself up and worrying. Okay, everything will work out. The universe has a plan. Your guides had a plan. Your soul had a plan before you even came here. All right. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.